Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Smash JT, and this is a very special episode because I wanted to discuss some wild predictions for the next Smash Brothers game and what I think should be in it and most likely probably won't be in it. But then I realized I wanted to ask other people what they thought about it for their professional opinions. So I reached out to some of my favorite YouTuber channels out there to get what they thought would be the wildest predictions ever for the next Smash Brothers game. Let's start with Nintendrew.
Hey guys, Nintendrew here. The one feature that I really want to see in the next Smash Brothers is a robust single-player campaign. I loved the Subspace Emissary from Brawl, and I really felt like that sort of thing was missing from Super Smash Brothers on Wii U and 3DS. I love the pacing of it, I love how it showed off each of the characters' mechanics and unlocked characters as you progressed, and it gave me something to do while waiting between friends visiting for multiplayer matches. So that is my one feature that I would love to see return to the series. Thanks, JT.
A robust single-player campaign mode. What a fantastic call. I mean, that kind of seems obvious in that you'd expect it in every Smash Brothers, but since it was missing in the most recent one on the Wii U, hopefully Nintendo brings that back. That was one of my favorite aspects from Brawl, where you could actually unlock characters and progress in a single-player campaign, and have a reason to actually play the single-player game instead of just battling and sparring with computer opponents. That's a huge feature that was missing from Smash 4, so I really hope you're right with that, Drew. I would love to see the Subspace Emissary missions come back. Now I want to move on to John Rigg'd to hear his opinion on what a wild prediction for the next Smash Brothers would be.
Oh, how appropriate that Smash JT would want to talk about Super Smash Brothers Switch, or whatever they're going to call it. They're going to call it Super Smash Brothers, just start all brand new, or they're going to call it Super Smash Brothers Switch. Either way you look at it, new characters, new stages. I'm personally looking forward to the soundtrack, because to me the soundtrack is the best part of the game. Not only is that very, very cool symphonic opening and all that, but the soundtrack is always like remixed, remodified, all the classic games from the NES all the way through to, you know, modern day, I suppose. Here's my prediction for the new Smash Brothers game, and watch it not happen, but if it happens, I'll freak. Because my favorite Smash Brothers game was Super Smash Brothers Melee. That was my favorite one of all of them. They're going to come out inevitably with the Pro Controller. A skinned Pro Controller that's going to have the Smash logo on it or something like that. It's going to have to happen, right? It's going to have to happen. I would love it if they, for this game, came out with the Super Smash Brothers Pro Controller that looks like the GameCube controller. Again, probably not going to happen. Probably not. Or even if it had the same color scheme, I'd be okay with that. It's a pipe dream. It's not going to happen. But if it did, then I would give birth to a kitten.
I would venture to guess that giving birth to kittens would be a little bit less believable than Nintendo actually coming out with this Pro Controller of the GameCube controller. The GameCube controller is one of my all-time favorite controllers ever made. So if they were to remake the controller as a Pro Controller for the Nintendo Switch, I would be all over that thing. Hey, we can dream, right? And John, let me know if you end up having kittens. You might want to get that checked out. And now let's hear from Ircha Gaming on her one prediction on what the next Smash Brothers game is going to have.
My wild prediction for Super Smash Bros. Actually, I made a list, but I was asking Jeff how many predictions he wanted. He said one, but I have so many actually. As a playable character, I think it would be really cool to see Doom Guy. I also wrote down Dark Souls Guy, and I want to see Banjo-Kazooie or Ukulele as well, but don't know if that is possible. I also want to mention real quickly that I believe that this Smash Brothers is going to include the 4 champions from Breath of the Wild. I also think Cappy from Odyssey is going to be there, but anyway, my main prediction is that we get a Skyrim guy, you know, the Dovahkiin. So yeah, it will be named Dovahkiin because, you know. And that there will be a Skyrim level, like outside of Whiterun kind of level going on. So thank you for having me, Smash, anytime.
Whoa, that was a loaded answer, Irene. And I'm going to just pick off your last one there on Skyrim. As for the Skyrim guy, I think that would be an absolutely fantastic person to be a playable character in the next Smash Brothers. And as far as the Skyrim stage, I think they could put a ton of environmental obstacles into it to make it really fun, like a drawbridge on a castle with a dragon flying around on the top. That would be a sick stage. I'd be all about that. Great call. MadLittlePixel, what have you got for us?
What's up, guys? So Smash JT asked, what's your crazy prediction for Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Switch, releasing in 2018? So there's been some crazy things that have happened in the past. We've had Sonic the Hedgehog. Who would ever thought we'd have Sonic the Hedgehog fighting Super Mario? That harkens back to the 16-bit era with all of us fighting in the playgrounds about who's better, Sega or Nintendo. Well, who can forget this?
Hey, plumber boy, mustache man, your worst nightmare has arrived.
I don't forget.
Pick up your stuff. I got a little
I don't forget Crash Bandicoot.
Check it out. What do you think about that? We got real time, 3.
My prediction is that Crash is going to enter Smash this year on the Nintendo Switch. Wouldn't that be crazy? Finally, you have the mascot, or once was the mascot from the Sony PlayStation, Sega's mascot, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Nintendo's mascot, Super Mario, all in one game. I think that would be pretty sweet. I think it's going to happen. Why not? The Crash trilogy is coming to Nintendo Switch. It's not the first time that Crash been, beyond where he belongs. I think it's going to happen, guys. What do you think?
Crash Bandicoot is a solid wild prediction, and the way you presented the information to us, I'm not only hoping for Crash now, but a part of me is expecting him. It only makes sense, and that would be an awesome character to add to the roster. Come on, Nintendo, I know you can make Crash happen. And as for my wild prediction, I'm gonna go with, I expect Nintendo to add a tag tournament to the next Smash Bros. Game, where you can select multiple characters where they get 1 life each, and you play against somebody else and go through those characters to the death, and whoever outlives and outlasts the other character wins. I feel like a tag tournament mode to Smash Brothers, it's like Mario Kart Double Dash. It just needs to happen, where they just add more characters at a time to it. It would add a whole new flavor to the battles. It would be a lot of fun, and it's probably not going to happen because it's my wild prediction, but I would absolutely love a tag tournament mode in the next Smash Brothers game. So there you have the wildest predictions from all of us on what Smash 5 is going to entail, if it's even going to be called Smash 5 or whatever it's going to be. That's what we're expecting and predicting to come in the next Smash Brothers game. I want to take a quick minute and say thank you so much to Nintendrew, John Rigg'd, Ircha Gaming, and MadLittlePixel for coming on with me for incredible YouTube channels, which if you watch me and you know me, you probably know about them as well. But if you don't, I'm going to put links in the description below. Definitely go check them out. Thank you guys so much for helping me out with this video. And as for you guys who are out there watching this, I want to know what your predictions are. Let me know down in the comments section below what you hope, dream, and expect from the next Smash Brothers game. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.